Relax, Charlie. We do it every day. We have plenty of time now. Don't worry. We'll look for some new friends for you, okay? So, you can play with them, okay? Hey, Leonard. How are you doing, my friend? I see you're walking your dog. Hey. Hi, Marco. Yeah, I'm walking Charlie. How's it going? How's work? Work's going fine. You must be really happy now that you're on vacation, You think. I supposed it was going to be easier now that I don't work, but. But what? You have a lot of free time now and your routine must be so relaxing. I wish. I have been doing a lot of things at home. Do you want to know? What? About your routine? Of course. I don't think that's too hard as you say. Okay, I am going to tell you. You will see it's not as easy as you think. Where to start? To start, I can't sleep 8 hours a day. I need to wake up very early in the morning. And you're wondering why? Because I have to do a lot of things during the day. So, I usually sleep 4 or 5 hours every day. Then, I normally wake up at 5 in the morning. After waking up, I like to practice some yoga. I started this habit some weeks ago and it's great. At the beginning it was kind of difficult, but now I do it every day in the morning to relax. It also helps to organize your mind to accomplish all you have planned for that day. I do yoga for about 10 minutes. I think that's enough for me. At least, to distress. Then, I drink some water. Drinking water in the morning is so important and healthy. It helps me to have more energy because after that, I need to exercise for another 10 minutes. I normally do some squats to keep my body in a good shape. It helps me to stay fit. I do 50 squats. Normally 5 series of 10 squats. It is more difficult than it seems. I go to the gym later, but I will tell you about that in some minutes. So, that's me exercising. Oh, sometimes I go running in the mornings. It all depends on how much time I have. I love running. And I love listening to music while I'm running. It relaxes me a lot. I often listen to rock or electro music. It motivates me to run faster every day. I run for about 30 minutes in the park. Sometimes, I go with some neighbors too. That usually happens on the weekends because they are all working on weekdays, you know. And you can never forget about drinking water. You need to drink at least 3 liters. Rarely, but it happens, I drink some energy drink. It helps you have more electrolytes. Oh, but don't drink so much of this or you could get fat due to its high level of sodium. Believe it or not, after running, I sometimes buy and read the newspaper. It is not very often, but when I have time and want to keep myself updated, I do that. I don't like reading about bad news. I just read the sports section in the culture one. I love doing crosswords and word search. I spend some time doing that in the park. It rarely happens, but when I don't have much time to prepare breakfast, I go to the mall and buy a cheeseburger. I know this is not good for my health, but anyway. I have that for breakfast and then I go back home because I have more things to do there. As I was telling you, I don't always eat that burger. I usually make my breakfast at home. Making your own breakfast is important because you can prepare it healthier. I almost always make pancakes or some fried eggs with bacon and toast. Delicious. Although I am not a good cook, I try to do my best to prepare the best breakfast ever. You should come home someday, so we can have breakfast together before going to work. After having breakfast, I take a shower and of course brush my teeth for about 5 minutes. I know some people like taking a shower before having breakfast, but I got used to do that. Well, just for you to know, I take a shower every day, okay? Ha ha ha. After that, I normally check all the things I need to do at home, especially cleaning. I have a to-do list. I think everyone should have one. It is very useful. On this, I check the things I do and I need to do later. That way, I can organize my time better. Well, I start vacuuming the living room. I do it every day because it has a lot of dust. Right after vacuuming, I have to mop the floor. I don't do it every day. I do it 4 times a week. I do it with that frequency because it's too difficult to do that every day. A lot of work. Then, I go to my yard. I have a small garden with some plants and flowers there. I rake the grass to keep it clean every day. I love having a beautiful garden at home. It is important to have a good rake, otherwise, you would suffer doing this for more time. After doing that, I call my parents to check they're fine and to say hello. I always do it. I always keep in touch with them. I talk with them for about 20 minutes approximately. After talking to my parents, I check my email and chat online with my friends and relatives. I also surf the internet to search important information. You know I like to study at home. I am not working these days, but I like to check some documents to help my coworkers. I write reports and check some contracts, but it is not very often. I just do it sometimes. I like reading books before having lunch. I read novels or books about technology. Although I don't read every day, I love reading in my living room. It's very relaxing for me. I normally go shopping in the afternoons. I need to buy some groceries and other products. I don't like going to the supermarket much because it takes a lot of time, but I need to do it. Oh, let me finish telling you about my weekends. Of course, I have fun sometimes. I watch movies at home or I go to the cinema. I can do both because I like watching movies. When I have more time, I love going fishing. You should come with me sometime. I go to a lake that is near the city. It is very peaceful and quiet. I go there to relax on Sundays. I also go trekking or just walking to the mountains. It is called mountain walking. I do it on Sundays too. Before going fishing to be exactly. It can be really tiring sometimes. And finally, I go dancing on Fridays or Saturdays. I am not good at dancing, but anyway. The important is to have fun, right? Well, I do. I have fun dancing alone. Wow. You really do a lot of things. I was wrong. I thought differently. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Don't worry. But I like my life as it is. I am very happy.
Dear listener, I hope you learned from this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.